Listening to stories can be a great way to improve your English skills. When you listen to stories, you can learn new vocabulary, sentence structures, and grammar rules in a natural way. You can also improve your listening and comprehension skills by trying to follow the plot and understand what's happening in the story. In addition, listening to stories can help you develop your imagination and creativity. You can visualize the characters, settings, and events in your mind, which can help you improve your overall language skills. It can also be a fun and enjoyable way to learn English, as stories can be entertaining and engaging.
A young man named Alex came to a village for business purposes. He had never been to this place before, and he was excited to explore the area. As he was walking down the street, he saw a beautiful girl named Maria. She was walking with a group of friends and laughing. Alex was instantly drawn to Maria's beauty. He couldn't take his eyes off her. He wanted to talk to her, but didn't know how to approach her. He followed her from a distance, hoping to find a way to start a conversation. The next day, Alex saw Maria again. This time, she was alone. He decided to take a chance and went up to her. She was friendly and welcoming, and they started talking. They talked for hours, and Alex found out that Maria was a kind-hearted and intelligent person. As they spent more time together, Alex realized that he had fallen in love with Maria. He couldn't imagine his life without her. He knew that she was the one for him. Alex started visiting the village more often, just to spend time with Maria. They went on long walks in the countryside, had picnics by the river, and enjoyed each other's company. One day, Alex gathered the courage to tell Maria how he felt. He confessed his love to her and asked her to be his girlfriend. Maria was surprised, but happy. She had noticed Alex's feelings for her, and she was glad that he had finally expressed them. They soon started dating, and their love grew stronger with each passing day. They were inseparable and spent all their time together. Alex knew that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with Maria. One day, Alex proposed to Maria, and she said yes. They got married in a beautiful ceremony in the village church, surrounded by friends and family. Once Alex and Maria got married, they decided to make the village their home. They built a beautiful house on a hill overlooking the valley, and they spent their days tending to their garden and enjoying the beauty of nature. Alex started a business in the village, and he became a respected member of the community. He was known for his honesty and hard work, and people came to him for advice and support. Maria, on the other hand, devoted her time to volunteering at the local church and helping the less fortunate. As the years went by, Alex and Maria faced many challenges. But they always stood by each other's side. They faced financial difficulties, health problems, and family struggles. But they never lost their love for each other. One day, Maria fell ill, and Alex was devastated. He took care of her day and night, never leaving her side. He prayed for her recovery and hoped that she would get better soon. But despite his efforts, Maria's condition continued to worsen. One night, as Alex was holding Maria's hand, she looked at him and smiled. She told him that she loved him and that she was grateful for the life they had shared together. She said that she was ready to go and be with God. Alex was heartbroken. He knew that he would never forget Maria and the love they had shared. He promised to honor her memory and live his life in a way that would make her proud. After Maria passed away, Alex continued to live in the village. He spent his days reminiscing about the happy times he had shared with Maria and helping others in need. He became a mentor to young people in the village, sharing his wisdom and experience with them. As he grew older, Alex knew that his time on Earth was coming to an end. He wrote a memoir about his life with Maria, documenting their love story and the lessons he had learned. He hoped that his story would inspire others to never give up on love and to cherish the moments they had with their loved ones. Alex passed away peacefully in his sleep, surrounded by his family and friends. He was buried next to Maria, and their love story became a legend in the village. People talked about them for generations, and their love continued to inspire others to this day.
Hello, friends. I hope you enjoyed the story. Now, let's focus on an important aspect of English speaking: vocabulary. As I mentioned earlier, having a good vocabulary is crucial for effective communication in English. So let's get started and practice some new words together.
He was buried next to Maria.
Buried refers to the act of interring someone's remains in the ground as part of a funeral or burial ceremony. So, he was buried next to Maria means that after his death, his body was laid to rest in a grave situated beside Maria's grave.
He wrote a memoir about his life with Maria.
Memoir synonym is autobiography. A memoir is like an autobiography. It's when someone writes about their own life, talking about different times and events they've experienced.
Sharing his wisdom and experience with them.
Wisdom means having a lot of knowledge or understanding about life. When someone shares their wisdom and experience with others, it means they're giving advice and teaching based on what they've learned in their life. It's like sharing helpful lessons and insights to help others learn and make better decisions.
He spent his days reminiscing about the happy times he had shared with Maria.
Reminiscing synonym is remember with pleasure. Reminiscing means thinking and talking about good memories from the past.
Let's start with something tricky. What's the difference between there, and there?
Oh, I know this one. There is about possession, like their books.
Good start. Can you give me an example?
On their car is parked outside.
Perfect. Now, what about there?
Its location, right? Like over there.
Exactly. Can it be used in other ways?
Other ways? Like what?
Think about this. There is a problem. Does it describe a location?
Oh. No, it's like pointing something out.
Right, it introduces something. Can you try an example?
And there are so many people here.
Excellent. Now, let's move to there. What does that mean?
It's short for they are.
Correct. How would you use it in a sentence?
They're coming to the party tonight.
Great, but how can you tell it apart from the other two?
I guess you check if they are fits in the sentence.
That's a good trick. Can you spot the difference if I say, their friends are late, and they're late?
Okay, first one means the friends belong to them, and the second means they are late.
Perfect. Now let's see if you can combine all three in one sentence.
Combine all three.
Let me think.
Take your time, imagine a real situation, it'll help.
Okay, how about they're bringing their dog over there? Does that work?
That's fantastic. You used all three correctly.
Really, it felt a bit too simple.
Simple is good. It means you understand, but if you want a challenge, try using them into sentences that connect.
Okay, their friends said they're going to meet us there later.
Excellent. You even made it flow naturally. Let's break it down. What does there mean here?
It shows ownership, like the friends belong to them.
Right in there.
It's short for they are, because it's talking about what the friends are doing.
Good. And there.
That's where we're meeting a place.
Perfect. Now, let's make it trickier. What if I say, they're there with their families? What's happening here?
Oh, okay, there is they are. There is location, and there means the families belong to them.
Excellent breakdown. So, if you ever get confused, what's the best strategy?
For there, I'd check if there works for there. I'd ask if it's about possession, and for there, I'd see if it's a place or pointing something out.
That's exactly it, and practicing sentences like these will make it automatic. Do you feel more confident now?
Yeah, actually, it's starting to make sense.
Great, let's wrap this up with one last challenge. Can you create your own mini story using all three multiple times?
Okay, their cat always hides over there when they're having guests. Their dog, on the other hand, stays right there because they're not afraid of anyone.
That's incredible. You didn't just use the words, you created a whole scene.
Thanks, I didn't think I could do it at first.
See what happens when you practice. Keep this up, and these words will become second nature.